Hey there everybody, hope you're well and welcome to episode number 6 of my FIFA 21 Road to Glory series with Barrow. Results remain inconsistent, however we're really starting to make a push and performing a lot better in those games, often only losing to silly mistakes. And that means that we could potentially reach the playoffs this year. The January transfer window has been and gone, and I want to thank the people that threw me some suggestions on my social media. I ended up going for one of those, who I think has strengthened our defence immeasurably. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you check out my other series as well as the rest of the content I make. If you enjoy this video, then hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content. So since the last video where we played Cambridge United and had a disappointing result, like I said, it's been inconsistent. We managed to get a good 3-1 win against Carlisle, which was really pleasing because that was the first game of this season where we lost 6-1 against them. Unfortunately, we followed up with 3-0 loss against Grimsby and then a really awful performance against Harrogate, where we dominated them but we just couldn't score, lost 2-0 in the end there. And then a couple of wins, especially against Exeter there, 4-1 at home. They are top of the table and were a really good team, I must admit. We then played Mansfield Town, lost 3-1 against them and drew with Newport County. And so that leaves us currently sat in 10th spot. We are, 4 points off of the playoffs at the moment. They've got a game in hand, so it's still looking likely against us, but you never know. If we can put a few good results together, we might be able to kind of wrestle away one of those spots, which would be a really unlikely result after what we've seen this season, especially in my videos that I tend to make for you guys. I always seem to lose, but we are slowly making our way back up there. So I mentioned the January transfer window has been and gone. We got rid of a few players, a few of the fringe players. We had so many strikers, and we got rid of Penfold and Angus. That was a while ago, but the transfers didn't go through till the 1st of Jan. And we got a little bit of money for them, which was nice. And then we got rid of Quigley as well, who I just didn't really get on with him, I must admit. He scored a few goals, but wasn't really doing it for me. And we got our two, Achari and Jones up front now as well, who just are absolutely hammering everything else. So the big signing at the back was Turnbull from Salford City, 520 grand, so big outlay, but I think he's already making some real good moves, so I'm hoping that's going to be a good signing. And then we got Brearley on loan from Rochdale. That was a bit of a panic loan, I must admit, but it's a little bit of strength and depth. So now we're fully caught up, then let's get on with today's action. We're playing against Southend away from home, who are currently sat 20th, so I'm really hoping for a good win today, because if we can, then we can really start to push on those playoff positions.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. This is how it looks for the home side.
So we'll look straight away at the Southend team then, as usual. Don't know a huge amount of these players. Greg Halford I do. I think he played at Pompey at one point. But they're a 20th spot. They play a pretty bog standard 4-4-1-1. I'm hoping we're going to have enough here to get some good result. A few changes for our team then. We've got Dixon in goal again. He's pretty much made that spot his own now. We've got Turnbull in the back there, who's this is your first chance to see him, so that should be a good thing. And also we've got Lund, who's I've just promoted from the youth team, actually just to provide a bit of depth, but he's actually proven to be pretty handy, so hoping he's going to have another good game. So, game starts then. I'm looking for some good goals and maybe even a clean sheet. Who knows? You never know.
I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from League 2 coming up.
Good header there. Not nicely won there from the centre half, and it's a good turn from Achari. Achari's through on goal. He has a shot straight away, and it's just past the post. Really thought he was going to bury that one in the bottom corner, but he's pulled it wide. Another good attack there, but straight away. So then long ball, but it's a great ball in. And he's pretty rapid, that right winger of theirs. So I'm going to have to keep a close eye on him. He's managed to ride that first challenge, but it's a good challenge in there. We've kind of overloaded in there with the defence, and that's where we've got a little bit better, I must admit. My standing tackles are, although I'm still giving away a few penalties, I'm getting a little bit better. But we've kept hold of the ball nicely again, so let's see if we can build something now from this position. Decent ball out by Brown. Achari's got the ball now. He can lay it inside to Hardcastle. Hardcastle's got an easy chance there and he's put it in the bottom corner. Fantastic goal. 1-0 to Barrow.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see, the defence can't cope with the through ball, and he takes full advantage of the time he's given. It's an accomplished finish.
One-nil then.
Exactly the start we were looking for. Try and build on this now. We seem to have got them, I think. They haven't really created a huge amount, and we've made some really good chances. So, good first goal. Let's get a couple more.
Flag raised for offside.
It's a nice attempt to ball in there, but Jones gets blocked off, but he's got the ball back again. He's going to lay a nice ball inside to Hardcastle. There's another attempt, and he's rattled that post. Chance for him to get his second of the game. That was a decent effort. We are all over them in this game. 16 minutes in, and it's been all us. I think they've had one chance, but we've got another chance to get him behind. Jones lays it on to Jones again. Oh, what a finish. Bottom corner. That lad has got absolutely rocket in his boots. Fantastic goal, and that's him mid-20s, I think, now for this season.
Great goal in the end.
So 2-0 now.
Just keep on building on this now, guys. I think it's not very often we end up in an opportunity like this, so let's see if we can just keep pushing, score some goals, and try and get that first clean sheet of the season.
Well, Derek, if you don't close down, you don't work hard.
Dominating the ball here. They haven't touched it since we scored, I think, apart from the kick-off, but laid in nicely again to Achari. Achari lays it into Jones, and he's just buried it. Bottom left-hand corner. Don't think it was even in the corner. If that was my keeper, I think I'd be a little bit disappointed, but 3-0 already.
Well, here's a lovely goal that was.
So they restart the game.
Well, this is proving to be a bit easier than I thought it was going to be, but I'll take an easy game. I think I've played about 8 games already tonight, and none of them have been that easy, so we'll take one when we get one.
The visitors.
Brown.
Again, just completely controlling possession here. Just waiting for the opportunity we get. So Achari lays into Jones. Jones lays it out wide to Brown. Brown's got a chance to get in behind. Puts it inside to Achari. He can put the ball across. It's fallen to Lund on his debut. The young lad has scored his first goal for the club. And 30 minutes in now, we are 4-0 up away from home against Southend. Cannot believe it.
Well, as we can see again here, he knows exactly what he's doing and kids all the defenders with the cutback. And it all leads to a 2v1 on the keeper.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand.
Interestingly, we've already had I think we had an 850 grand bid for Lund before the end of the transfer window. He hadn't even played a game at that point, so I'm guessing we've got a pretty decent player here, and he could be one of the future stars. Jones has got a chance to run at their defence now, but get the tackle in, but he's managed to get away. And Lund's got another chance here. It's a decent shot, but it's pretty simple save for the keeper there. But it's good to see he's getting forward. He's central defensive midfield. Oh, what an effort from Jones. So I was chatting away there, and I put a bit of a speculative shot in there, but it was curling and dipping, and unfortunately just went over the bar.
Couldn't hang on to it.
Hardcastle lays it into Jones. Nice little kind of cross ball there. He's just absolutely petrifying them in that when he's running at them, and it was a good save from their keeper that time. Right, this is hold off here. Southend are actually attacking us here. They've got a decent chance, and it's a great block in there. Good slide and challenge. Stop the shot straight away. Suppose I shouldn't get too cocky, really. It'd only take a couple of goals, and they'll be straight back in this match. In fact, they put a nice ball in. Wow, quick snapshot there, but a good save from Dixon.
and caution.
So we're moving into the last minute then of added time. It's I pretty much feel like this game is probably over. I don't think even our team can throw this one away. And I'm sure we'll try our best to do that. But at the moment, I'm just focusing on that clean sheet. If I can get the first one, then hopefully the many more will follow. But what's a lovely little laid-off ball there. And Dixon comes out and covers the ball well. Good save. And that should be it from the referee. Yep, he's blown. Half-time.
For their flair players that makes them the top goal-getters. Terrific stuff.
Well, part of me says I should sit back and defend this, and part of me wants to kind of push forward and try and get some more goals and try and improve that goal difference. So we'll kind of do a bit of both. Keep hold of the ball, frustrate them, let them run themselves into the ground and try and pick them off with a few extra goals.
Jones. The other games from Alan McInally.
Southend have definitely come into this second half. They come out a little bit more fighting. I don't know if they've had a change of formation or whatever, but they're passing it around nicely and creating a few little chances. So we've got to be careful here. McCormack lays it inside. It's a nice little ball in, but it's an easy save for Dixon. So the last kind of 8-9 minutes have been pretty much played in the middle of the park, just exchanging passes, but we're putting a good little move together now. Taylor out wide, he's got plenty of space, has a shot, and yeah, it's a pretty simple save. Well, we've started to dominate again, which is good. It's Southend we're getting a little bit into that game, but there's only 20 minutes left on the clock now, so I feel we're pretty safe. Can start playing some nice football, lay it out, nice ball to Kaya. Chari's in, and he chips the keeper beautifully. It's a fantastic finish. It's about time that lad scored. He hasn't scored in a couple of games. Jones has taken all the plaudits, but it's a great finish. Nicely worked goal. 5-0.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and when you get that close to the keeper, you need to do something special.
It's a massive lead.
Well, that was the real icing on the cake there. Great goal by Achari. And now I'm just going to try and play for that clean sheet. I just want one so badly. 7 was required from the board. I haven't got 1 yet. So quick easy ball in. London's got so much space. Lays it back for Taylor. Taylor has a shot and it's a good save.
Well, Derek, the floodgates are open.
I must say, this looks promising.
4 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go now. We're almost there, but we're giving the ball away badly. And just trying to, we're sitting off them a little bit too much there. They led the ball inside. No, they're going to, oh no! We were so close, 2.5 minutes left to go. And we have given a goal away. And that's the clean sheet gone.
Well, here's the replay. It's lovely interplay between the two of them. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines. But he composes it.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is.
Even though we're winning 5-1, I must admit I'm gutted. I hope you are as well, I must admit. I thought we were going to get that first clean sheet there. Such a shame, but a win's a win. So 2 minutes left on the clock and added time. Just trying to stop them from putting the ball in. If we could just get the ball back off them, that'd be nice. But they're trying to make another move. There's a nice challenge there. Fans are screaming for a penalty, but never a chance. That was a good challenge, and that should be it. I think the ref's probably going to blow his whistle. There it is, full time. We win 5-1 away from home. Well, after that awesome result, that puts us 2 points shy of the playoffs. Bradford have still got a game in hand, but we're definitely knocking on the door now. We've put a little bit of a statement out there, I think, about how we are a much improved team to the beginning of the season. Hopefully we'll keep a couple of wins going and we can keep it interesting and hopefully pushing to sneak into those playoffs. In terms of coming back for the next game then, I'm going to play another decent chunk of games, but we'll probably come back towards the end of March. And that will allow us, depending on where we are in the league, to potentially have another game before the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping for. Another couple of videos for this season, but it's going a lot better than it was at the start, I must admit. And that leaves me just to say thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you were one of the guys who gave me some tips on the signings, then thank you very much for that as well. Please, if you don't already, then follow my social media and get involved with those kind of polls that I put out. If you haven't already, then please chuck me a subscribe. It's always appreciated. And like the video. And I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video.